A motion sensor light flickers to life in a quiet driveway at 3 in the morning. For a split second, a lean gray shadow is frozen in the beam, yellow eyes reflecting a prehistoric glint. Before the homeowner can even rub their eyes, the shadow melts back into the darkness. There is no sound of a paw print on pavement, no rustle of dry leaves, and no bark to signal a presence. This is the suburban coyote, a creature that has mastered the art of being invisible in plain sight. The coyote was once a symbol of the wide-open American West, a wanderer of the desert and the Great Plains. But in recent decades, something extraordinary has happened. While other large predators retreated from human expansion, the coyote did the opposite. It moved toward the light. Today, these highly intelligent canines reside in nearly every major metropolitan area in North America, from the sprawling suburbs of Los Angeles to the dense parks of Chicago and the busy streets of New York. They have become the ultimate shapeshifters, not by changing their physical form, but by transforming their behavior to mirror the rhythms of human life. The secret to their silent movement lies in their incredible physical adaptation. A coyote moves with a gait known as perfect tracking. As it walks, its hind paws land almost exactly in the prints left by its front paws. This not only conserves energy, but also minimizes the noise of crunching debris and leaves behind a trail that looks like it belongs to a much smaller single-track animal. They are ghosts on 4 legs, capable of jumping fences 6 feet high with a single effortless bound, or squeezing through gaps in backyard gates that seem impossibly narrow. In the suburbs, the coyote has adopted a strictly nocturnal lifestyle to avoid the one thing it fears most: human interaction. While their ancestors hunted under the sun, urban coyotes have learned to treat the night as their sanctuary. They study the patterns of the neighborhood. They know exactly when the last car pulls into a garage, when the porch lights go out, and when the local dogs are safely tucked inside. By operating in the gray hours between midnight and dawn, they utilize a suburban landscape as a private hunting ground, moving through drainage culverts, along railway tracks, and through the shadows of golf courses like a network of secret tunnels. Their diet is another testament to their shape-shifting nature. A coyote is the definition of an opportunist. In the wild, they might hunt rabbits or rodents, but in the suburban ecosystem, they have adapted to eat almost anything. Fallen fruit from backyard trees, spilled birdseed, and even the occasional discarded fast food wrapper become fuel for their survival. Yet, despite living so close to humans, they remain fiercely wild. They are not looking for friendship, they are looking for an edge. Their intelligence allows them to distinguish between a harmless jogger and a person with a weapon, a skill that keeps them one step ahead of any threat. Communication among suburban coyotes is a hauntingly beautiful mystery. In the deep woods, their howls carry for miles, a complex language of yips and barks used to defend territory or call the pack together. In the suburbs, however, they have learned the value of silence. While they still communicate, they often use subtle body language and scent marking to speak to one another, without alerting the humans nearby. When they do howl, the sound is often distorted by the surrounding buildings, creating an acoustic illusion known as the beau geste effect. A single pair of coyotes can produce such a variety of sounds so quickly that it sounds like a massive pack of 20, a clever trick used to intimidate rivals and claim the neighborhood as their own. The presence of the coyote in our backyards is a reminder of the resilience of nature. They have faced centuries of eradication efforts, yet their numbers have only grown. They are the only major predator to have expanded its range since the arrival of Europeans in North America. This success is not due to brute strength, but to a flexible mind. They observe, they learn, and they adapt. They have turned our manicured lawns and concrete jungles into a viable habitat, proving that the boundary between the wild and the civilized is much thinner than we like to believe. As the sun begins to peek over the horizon and the first alarm clocks begin to ring, the suburban coyote retreats. It finds a thicket of ivy behind the garden shed, or a hidden spot beneath a highway overpass. It settles down, camouflaged perfectly against the brown earth and gray concrete. The neighborhood wakes up, children wait for the school bus, and mail carriers begin their rounds, completely unaware that just a few feet away, a wild predator is watching them with calm, intelligent eyes. The shapeshifter has vanished again, leaving nothing behind but the lingering mystery of its silent journey through the night. The city hums with the sound of engines and voices, but the coyote remains still, a master of patience. It is the silent observer of our modern world, a reminder that even in the heart of the suburb, the spirit of the wild persists, untamed and invisible.